Welcome to Bowl Week. Glad to have you with us from Boca Raton, Florida for what ought to be an exciting matchup in the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Missouri State's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put...
The give to the back. There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the single back. Across the 45. Breaks away on the left. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
The Bears with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Clark to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arkansas State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense changing the play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes it play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burris. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Rayner. With the catch, it's Burris. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The give out of the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Rushes on him. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So here comes the Bear offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Townsend. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Bears will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Pulls it in, it's Summers. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
And the Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. That's caught. It's Nixon. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun. Wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bears! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Handoff to the single running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Rayner. Gets it to him on the screen. He's past the 30. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Clay. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. On the ground with the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And the Bears line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quick pass on the jet motion. He breaks a tackle.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in a 4th down.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes the catch. It's Burris. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense setting them up.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Clark wants to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. A Wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Looking for a crease. It's Townsend. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Got the quick completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. High the chains now on 2nd and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. They punt it away on 4th down. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throws to the back. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Burris. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll try the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Big play for this offense as they get into the 32. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Little. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Clark wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half, or as they call it here, just another typical Boca Raton Bowl. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's head back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Boca Bowl.
The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down and 10. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And they'll knock him down. The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's third down. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Grab near the marker, it's Rucker. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Stevens. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. Into the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves. On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go with a direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Clark to fire. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rucker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Cross. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Rucker. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Red Wolves! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. On the ground. And the defense drags him down. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bears. And the beatdown has ensued.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Summers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Summers. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it behind the line. It's Burris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Red Wolves have their offense in high gear. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. With the catch, it's Summers. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Red Wolves come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Wolves kept his drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Burris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas State! A great catch and run for 6. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times too. But I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Bear offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. Gives it on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Clark wants to throw. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Throwing right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Red Wolves come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Fires to the big fella. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Rayner. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
The AT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
Right down the middle. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll try the right side. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, better look out! Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Power football with the run. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Burris. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. From the gun, the running back has it. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just...
Going for it all. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Summers.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you,